Hello, I'm Evan Brand, board certified holistic nutritionist, certified functional medicine practitioner, and nutritional therapist. Let's talk about lonely humans. Gosh, I'm telling you, loneliness is at an all-time high. I talk with dozens of people each week, and one of the top complaints is that they're lonely, they're isolated, they're depressed, they've got no lack of motivation, they've got no drive, they've got no focus or concentration, they're bored all the time. It's like, oh my goodness, what's going on? Well, there's a few causes. So let's chat about them. One, social media. I mean, this is an easy one, right? I mean, you just go to PubMed, which is a online research repertoire, or you go to Google Scholar and you could just search in social media. You're going to find all sorts of double-blind placebo trials of people using social media versus not. Typically, the more someone uses Facebook, Twitter, etc., Instagram, the more depressing they are. The problem is, too, a lot of the younger, we're talking, 21 and under women, girls, teenagers, they're having massive body issues, which is contributing to the loneliness because you've got girls that think they have to be photoshopped and they've got to have their, thong bikinis on because that's what all the girls on Instagram wear. So there's a lot of body shaming and body insecurity issues that are happening due to social media. So I'm just focusing on the loneliness component, but there's also a spider web of other tangential things that happen due to the overuse and abundance of it. Now, do I use it? Yeah, I'm using it right now. I'm using YouTube to share this message with you. And so this is definitely a platform that can be used in a good manner, but like everything, it's a double-edged sword. Number two, you've got smartphones and the internet just in general, right? I mean, the internet's great. I wouldn't be able to do my job without the internet and the smartphone, so I'm very grateful for that. However, if you're just addicted to that device, you're going to basically isolate yourself. I talk with so many moms, even just from clinical experience. I don't even have to look at the data on this, but I talk with so many moms about their depressed children, their depressed teenagers, and I ask them, what do they do? Well, they sit in their room and play on their phone all day. That's it. So they're just isolating themselves. Jobs. I mean, this makes sense, right? I mean, you got to make the money. You find a good job opportunity. You move across country like I did once in my life, and you leave your friends and your family behind to go chase the dollar bills. Now, the question is, are you truly happy? Do you truly need this amount of money? Do you truly need that position to make yourself happy? You may find that when you get that situation, that perfect job that you wanted, you may find that it's not actually fulfilling your soul and that there's something deeper. So you end up lonely and then you're like, well, what the hell? I just moved across the country. Isn't this supposed to make me happier? Maybe, maybe not. So consider that and consider, I've worked with people where they're so sick and they're homesick, they move home. Even if they don't move back in with their parents, they just move to their home city or state, right? And then all their health problems magically disappear. So there's something deeper, there's something energetically going on there that I just can't quite explain, but I've seen it clinically hundreds of times at this point. Then you've got grudges. So many people hold grudges. You have a falling out with your spouse or your dad, your mom, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your family members, and then you just hold a grudge. I've talked with people where it's like, I've not chatted with my family in 10 years. Why? Well, I don't know, something happened at a birthday party 10 years ago and I just never really got over it. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. If you're holding a grudge, let it go, let it go. Work on some EFT, emotional freedom technique. That's a really good strategy where you tap these various acupressure meridians. Then you say an affirmation at the very end and that helps you to release those stored traumas. Massage. There's yoga, there's essential oils. There's a lot of therapies you can implement to try to work through a grudge and like the emotional trauma that comes with that. But I promise it's better to just hash it out. If it's got to get intense, if it's got to get worse for it to get better, just solve the fight, talk it out, get over it, move on. That way you can fix things. And then lastly, depression. Right? These go hand in hand. Loneliness, depression causing loneliness. When you become depressed, you become more isolated. You want to just shut the world out. So it's almost like loneliness is a side effect of depression. Now, I've done videos on depression. I used to deal with depression, which got me into functional medicine. But at the end of the day, there's undiscovered or undiagnosed root causes. So whether it's gut issues, adrenal problems, thyroid issues, autoimmune disease, malabsorption issues, leaky gut problems, there's likely something that just hasn't been identified. And if you just work on testing, getting to the root cause, you may just be able to erase all of this And then you're not lonely anymore because you've got more energy, you're digesting your food better, you're sleeping better, your sex drive better, so you're interested in dating again, your hormones are balanced again. So to me, I think functional medicine is the ultimate answer to this because it can fix so many different body systems at the same time, which all are important for self-confidence and self-worth and drive and motivation and concentration and focus and all of this. So I hope this was helpful. If you need help, you can just click on screen to reach out, schedule a 15-minute free call with myself, chat about your health symptoms, your health goals. I will talk with you in the next video. Bye-bye.